Parking is an important issue when you're thinking about moving off campus. Trying to park in the overcrowded lots on campus already shows how easily you can be forced to park illegally and how quickly the parking fines can add up. The other day I went to class for 50 minutes and came out to discover that I'd already received 2 parking tickets. These are the only outstanding tickets I have now, but I can't even count how many I've gotten in the past and how much money they have cost me to pay off. Another important thing to consider is on-street parking. I lived in houses where my landlord has offered sufficient on-street parking, but just last winter I woke up to find my car towed because it had been parked in the street during a snowstorm. So it's important to be aware of whether or not your parking rules can change during snow emergencies. Paying attention to parking signs is always a good idea. I'd love to live in the city, but just going shopping downtown and seeing all the parking restrictions and expired meters remind me of how difficult it would be to get around without constantly violating the city's parking regulations. Regardless of where I live, as a student, I need to make sure my roommates and I understand the parking that our landlord should provide. And one thing I found helpful was familiarizing myself with my town's zoning regulations. It's a huge document that no one, especially me, wants to read, but just skimming through it has given me a better idea of the off-street parking regulations that landlords must follow when dealing with student tenants, as well as the specific rules that constitute on-street parking. Hopefully now I'll be able to find a house or apartment that offers sufficient legal parking, and I'll actually be able to use my money for rent instead of paying off so many tickets.